5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait for the technician to vanish, then we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Shit, where'd he go?
Guardian District Council seat is now arriving.
Attention! Garden District Council seat is now arriving.
Attention, District 0 Council seat now arriving.
I do find it cute how he's the only one who demanded that it have a lock on it.
Aki boy.
It's like a tower. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh my god. My chair is so cool. Get over here. Check out my chair. Look how cool my chair is. It's a bit high. Don't we think, guys?
Complete.
Yeah. I'm good. Sorry.
All right. The council has gathered. You may now take your seats.
Holy damn.
I hope that the construction of the new council hall is all y'all's liking.
Indeed. Very much so. You've outdone yourself, technician.
It is what we do, after all. Sir Nemesis, would you like to lead?
It has been some time since we've had any meeting of the sorts. So, with the recent developments of our green problem child, especially recent, I have some very important information to discuss involving said group. However, I want a damage report on basically everyone and the progressions of what has happened so far. So, we're starting with the left side and going around.
I believe our report is going to be the longest, but if that's what you wish.
Go ahead.
As we're all aware, 6 nukes went off in Guardian District, rendering pretty much the entire district destroyed. The dust has settled, but unfortunately the radiation is now mixing with the coolant, so even though there is no fog, there is still radiation. Anything mechanical, flying vehicles are corroded quickly and effectively. Foot soldiers only. And we are dealing with mutants, the likes of escaped prisoners who did not survive the radiation blast and are now no longer people. opportunists who are trying to take advantage of the situation in of itself. Mana in the area is deeply effective. It feels wrong, stagnant. Basic casting is taking much longer. We believe the source of this to be orange crystals that we are finding, but not much research has been made headway for it thus far. We've had to focus on other things, obviously. But now that we've snuffed out the rats, things are starting to stabilize. Supply lines are being made as we continue to work our way underground, hoping to get to a location that was a failsafe made in place by Bishop. If we find it, perfect. If we don't, well, we're smart. We'll figure it out. As for other corporations coming and attempting to help, it's been significantly kind of them. However, some of them seem to be getting a little too prudent with their assistance. So we've been having to keep an eye on that as well, to make sure people don't feel their help will be rewarded greatly. It will be rewarded, of course, but probably not as strongly as they are hoping. People are trying to take advantage, we're not letting them. Simple as.
Going from there, Garden.
Garden District has suffered some shock waves from the border of Guardian. One of the nukes being directly across from the border has caused some damage, but our units have been very carefully putting everything back together. Not much has gone down with the GARC and their EMP devices throughout the city. Most of our buildings have backup generators, so nothing really is, no profit is lost. And our citizens are safe. They're a little startled, but they're coming to terms with it. Not much else to report.
Palace continues to be unaffected widely by the more recent events. Given our distance, hospitals handled a little bit of the overflow from the others, but largely wasn't affected. Been focusing on keeping the peace and ensuring that opportunists are being humbled for trying to take the chance. As for the electric device, the CAMP, it was detonated in a, well, location that was so ineffective, we barely noticed it. Nothing else.
Damage to industrial was minimal. The gate that separates Guardian and Industrial was damaged fairly badly, but it has recently been fully repaired. Overall, mixes of radiation and other leaks from Guardian were non-existent. The EMP bomb did quite a bit of damage to our infrastructure, but emergency services were fixed within the same day, and our damage reports say that most of the damage has been undone at this point. We do have one point of concern, as yesterday there was a report of a failed attempt on another nuclear detonation within Industrial. Another one of the individuals was sighted and attempted to detonate, but by unknown methods failed to do so. We are still trying to investigate the reason of why, but citizens have been less than cooperative. Now, what I did get in terms of reports about the bomb itself is apparently this was a solo acting individual, as this person, this walking nuclear bomb, was seemingly living in one of the containers close to the border of Guardian. And given that there were no other reports of multiple possible detonations or attempts, we can assume that this was a unique case, but this does pose the option that there are still hidden or hiding nuclear devices within each other's districts. Be aware. And that is all.
I'll start with the EMP so I don't forget. It's affected several of the locations of black markets and super malls in Market, unfortunately. However, nothing that can't be fixed over time, as we have been doing. As for the attack itself, all went according to plan. Our trap was sprung thanks to the wisdom of our dear scaled friend forewarning me. We thoroughly expunged the threat, and only some property damage was done. But back to the EMP, though. Curiously enough, they did not target my trade routes with our above friends. That would have been most effective to weaken our currency income in Lower Zafira. Something to think on. And you all might have witnessed our PR system in full play. We are twisting this incident to our advantage, and the people are gathering in droves to assist one another and to assist us. There's not been a gathering like this in some time. I suggest you all use this calamity to your advantage, as I am. That is all.
Oh, right. I'm gonna let Care go over it because he was like there more personally. They did attempt to assassinate me, which is kind of scary, but thanks to some other districts and anonymous people, they gave me a tip about this, and we attempted to act quickly, but this was to no success. They attacked our streets, harmed some residential buildings, and I'll let Care explain the rest.
Immediately after the attempt on Councilman Akikota's life, they EMP'd our generators successfully, of which we were swift to repair them and get full functionality back, as I'm sure you're all aware. We are currently monitoring the device that was recovered, as per suggestion of our friends over in Guardian. Casualties were none to the populace. As for our military casualties, very minimal in the operation to snuff out the aforementioned green problem. Nothing more.
That's all.
Thank you, Councilman. As for the waterfront, the FTS Dark Ages was recalled back to the waterfront after its voyage to Guardian to defend the people attacking the Taggy hunters. The ARD are currently researching the EMP device we captured from the initial attacks and is being housed in an underground facility somewhere in the waterfront. Unfortunately, we are not at liberty to disclose the direct location of that, but there is great success so far. Additionally, we have started production of specialized weaponry and synthetics based off the combat data that has been shared to us by both our own and other districts. We believe this combat data has been instrumental into creating armaments most fruitful in produce for combating such undesirable incidences from transpiring. I hand it over back to Vestertech for their part.
Waterfront civil patrols have been optimal. Chaos has been minimized to the best of our ability. Casualties have been low, and we have been working on ensuring that food supplies are beginning to be stored. Production for crops has been accelerated. As for attacks, they have been minimal, and no actions against any officers or checkpoints have been spotted at this time. That is all.
Ooh, I forgot something. My boys and girls and I managed to capture some hunters alive from our attack. Sadly, they knew nothing, even with my eccentric interrogation methods. The grunts are in the blind, and they think of these EMP devices as relics, curiously enough. And trust me, I tried everything on them.
Okay.
Zealots.
Hamsky, would you like to report to the slums?
Just like every other war, some of us in this room have done evil things and the people are still pissed at you. But outside of that...
No surprise.
Outside of that, the slums are flooded.
Why is this fool allowed here
Fucked
to
up some of the
talk?
already broken infrastructure of the
No
waterfront.
need to pay him any mind.
And we are gathering supplies to spread them as far as we can at the meat rack. I don't know about everyone else. But for
Everyone else
now,
is being maintained and been dealt with. All right.
Go back. I want to hear what this evil thing is that the people are so aggravated.
I'm getting there.
You want me to continue?
The Waterfront's AC purchased property has gone into repairs and will be recovering over a week or two as it is being returned to recovery of the bay for the time being. The waterfront economics is beginning to rise due to the panic of spending and due to, well, everyone realizing that it is a lot more worse than what it actually is. More laws are being implemented for importation and exportation, as well as the regulations of what is being brought in and what is not. This is due to the factor of our green issue. The waterfront's emergency tunnels have been complete in case of district-wide emergencies. They're being maintained as needed, which means if anyone has issues or needs escaping or needs to move civilians, we have it prepared. The FTS retribution and its own justice are on standby and are waiting command. They are being maintained for ready alerts for the foreseeable future in the regards of anything that is to happen. If we have to deploy these units, we will. And we'll deploy them
Only
to make sure that they are actioned at swift pace, with absolute effect.
I think you would be more embarrassed to live in the same city as that. Or disappointed.
No.
Not everyone here is
I get into
Intergalactic.
the part that
We
most
shouldn't
of
be
all of you
surprised.
seem to be so interested in. We are preparing for war. Both Veshertech, Foxtech, matter of fact, everyone, everything, slums, corporations, all of Lower Zephyra will have to prepare for what is to come. This is not a matter of idealisms, corporate bonds. This is a matter of our survival. What we just
We're
dealt
just
with,
acknowledging it. Though.
Yes, have we all connected the dots, finally? Plus,
We
I
are
want to
dealing with the-
rewind and hear from Hamsky what these grievances of the people are.
I think this room is smart enough to know what stupid shit we've all done.
Enlighten us.
You're all aware that people in the slums, the regular average resident, is still upset at you guys for the fucked up shit you have done to us in the past, right? Raise your hand if you've turned us into a battery or anything like that.
With all due respect, I don't think this is the time to be discussing that.
It is the time, because immediately after this disaster, everyone started turning their fucking guns on you guys again. If we're gonna fucking change and be better, then I shouldn't be fucking scared right now.
Batteries.
Turning
saying
their
the
guns
truth.
on us.
Coarse language, raised voice, continuing to be vague rather than telling us the real problem. Please, Matthew, you're better than this.
You will remain quiet from this point forth.
What? You should. I think you should let
He
him
was
talk.
asked to speak.
How are we gonna?
Nemi,
No.
I want to hear what he has to say. He is closer to the pauper than any of us.
This has been an ongoing issue.
We don't have fucking time.
We have all the time.
Let's keep the foul language off the table today, shall we?
I disagree, Nemi.
With Upper being a major threat to all of us, we all have to work together. So I just request that if you've ever done anything like, I don't know, talking shit about the undead, turning us into batteries, doing a
I can be civil, they cannot.
dial it back a few.
That's the
and then
problem.
we can all work together, and people
He
in the
seems to be
slums will
awfully
forget.
obsessed with batteries.
He does, and I'm pretty sure I see him look over at us every time he says, "Does he think we run on batteries?"
I do not know what is going through that man's head.
And yet,
There must be something we're not aware of.
The fool of Nemesis to bring him here. It's egg on his face for
I'm cutting to
sure.
the fucking chase. We're dealing
It does
with
bring
the
a
upper fucking
connection
plague.
to the
They're
people
coming
who
down on
aren't
us
corporate.
full force. They've
That
only
makes
just played
sense.
with us, toyed with us, and they are dropping their old toys on us, replicating old units that we have gone against, replicating all of the nightmares that we have faced before us, using our weaknesses, testing our waters, trying to break our fucking morality.
No.
Hmm.
Oh, great, the obnoxious ones are here.
Zephyra.
What's this then?
All of your current newscasts and entertainment to bring you this urgent message to all of my fellow upper citizens and even you in the lesser sections. It is with a grieving heart that I must inform everyone that just moments ago, our patriarch has unfortunately passed away. I weep for our fair city, for in his hands we were able to rise to such perfection. So please, may you all give him a moment of your respect and silence. Now, I know you're all worried, scared, unsure of how things will be moving forward. Well, fear not, for I am here, the descendant. With my predecessor's perfect upbringing of myself, there could be no other to take his place. And with change comes celebration. And what better way to start off such a celebration than a parade? Now, seeing as I'm such a welcoming new leader, I vow to even let those with lesser citizenship be allowed to honor my name. So, citizens in the lower Zephyran region, as you all call yourselves, be happy as I allow you to partake in such a grand event. So gather your wealth, your trinkets, all the materials you need, all that you have. And with all of your blood, sweat, and energy, I hereby give you the honor, the privilege to provide me such an event with your lesser city. You have until the end of July to put a parade and your tributes that are suitable for such a grand event. Now, don't disappoint me. I would hate for your first official task for your soon-to-be new patriarch to fail. As here in Upper City, we only seek perfection.
And across the table. Damn it.
And
I will definitely find Marble.
the grieving prince, hands soaked in a father's blood, strokes his own ego.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere in the city?
I think we just received our next topic of conversation.
Preventing every single citizen with a gun from firing on them on sight.
Stopping this very lower city from becoming an absolute slave pool and or a hole deeper into the ground.
You understand that if anyone that actually has a monicum of status even looks at them the wrong way, we may as well be giving them everything they want. They'll have all the right. Not to mention if any of them catch wind of all of your preparations. It's quite apparent that subtlety is lost on all of you.
And would you suggest we bend the knee?
Well, seeing how you all brought it up into the air, the time for ruse and tact is already past us, isn't it?
Gildius, speak.
They've already tested us and probed our defenses. That is what GARC was. That is our speculation. They know we have been preparing. This is just putting on a show. Now, they made us obsolete. That was what was said by the GARC enforcers that opened fire in our district before the detonations. They're just now cutting to the chase and probably viewing this as entertainment.
The voice was entertainment.
This is going to get expensive.
This is just what we want. This will unite the people against a common enemy.
Well, united front can stand a bit of a chance.
They will go back to hating us as soon as this has been done with, for sure.
A common enemy.
Definitely. But we'll need everybody, every living soul in this bloody place to stand up together if we want to last long enough to see profits of it.
Like I said, I can be reasonable. They usually are not.
Are there interstellar resources we can
Demanding
tap
Hive,
into?
the moment he takes the crown, is the
We'll bring down the blockade fleet.
We've seen it time and time again, haven't we, Melias?
Quite so. This will have such a
If we haven't found any mediocre of success, we're going to have to bear the brunt of this, I imagine.
If it does become all-out war,
undoubtedly,
those in Upper City may even unite with us. Those who do not seek it. Our people down here are so used to it, tempered by calamity after calamity. They will jump to battle. We've seen it time and time again. Each new catastrophe, our people rise to the occasion without us even having to move a finger.
He does have a point.
We could take Upper City. We could finally unify Zafira.
It would make shipments much cheaper.
Some of us struggle to run our own districts as current. The upper cities, that's...
They have the resources in order for us to actually maintain. The reason why we've been struggling for so fucking long is because we are literally functioning off their crumbs.
We could fix Zero, Aki, finally.
And would this table be different if some of you had more power than others? Would we still be united as the lower Saphirans as we are? Or would some of you jump at an opportunity to overthrow others? We are here at this table as a team because we didn't join the upper city. Because we were pushed down here together. I just am worried that we would lose sight, is all.
Don't think you're speaking
a problem
for
a future storm. We
But a
unite
problem to
here now.
consider nonetheless.
Very near.
Let us consider our options. There's option 1. Try to appease. Prepare the tributes, do whatever they wish to. Hope they have pity enough on us to keep us as their playthings. The second option would be full evacuation. Get out of the way of the inevitable snowstorm that will cover all of us. Or we do as Saphirans, lower Saphirans do best. We bite, we struggle, and we keep on pushing. Now, Malleus, you did say something that I agree with. We are used to conflict. We are used to war. We are used of living of the crumbs they drop. They do not know what we do with those crumbs and what we have been doing with anything and everything that we would get. That is not those crumbs. They are not used to war. There is a chance that if we find something to deal at least one significant blow to the upper city, no matter what form, morale will be lost with the citizens of that so perfect world. Shatter their mirror.
That's all it takes.
It is about the message. But we will need time and further preparations, although this will indeed unify a lot of our viewpoints. We are still very much divided. Many districts are not built for defense. Yes. many districts do not have a proper defense force or any way to hide or defend. Now, I know, Nemesis, know that you opened up Waterfront for defenses and for civilian evacuations, but you do own two of the more influential defense forces of the district, Vestratek and Voxtec. We need a spot which is like an iron wall in which we can store people to make sure that we have still people to welcome back. Aki.
I'm sorry, I just had an idea. I was gonna wait until you were done.
Speak.
Oh, okay. Just based on that, considering District 0 is a place of where all of your power resides, I think it would be in our best interest if you are all going to war for us to shield District 0 in some way. Our walls are definitely not big enough to stop an
Aki,
assault.
I please request you to reformat that sentence so that you do not ask us to, well, be your shield.
The challenge is already
position, Aki. Now try and say it in a way that motivates us to be your shield.
We do not need a shield.
Then you should have said that instead of Aki saying, please come defend us.
Is the
It
patronizing
is also
message
his responsibility.
If
It
you
is
allow
also
councilmen to finish.
shut its dog. This is not the time. Care.
If I may. This is going sweet. Aki, you people are in production of a shield system, no?
I believe we have something that could work, yes, but without the help of other districts, I don't think it would be as effective.
Propose the plans, then.
Okay. I think it would be a very good idea if another district could co-work with District 0 to make a shield to protect our power infrastructure. I also think that it would be a good idea for all of you to move your civilian populace instead of retreating the city, allowing us to use other districts as battlefields without the worry of civilian casualties. You could move them to District 0. We have lower cities that we have been preparing in preparation for war like this. We can move them all down there and house a lot of your people if need be.
You've created
No,
quite the
that is
underground
better.
network. We have plenty of space underground.
That brings motivation.
No. It's not safe down there for civilians.
Very clearly, the topic is shifted. How about we go do this?
Any
Take
risk
turns,
for
state
our underground issues to
current,
leak into their underground
say,
plans?
readiness.
Unlikely.
And once we're done
It is
walking
mostly
around
housed
the
within
circle
industrial.
once more, we go through
No need to bring it
votes
up
for
then.
each of our three
As
options.
long as people don't go digging too
Bend the
deep.
knee. Run, or die fighting.
With a chance to live. Very well. In the same spirit of the council, we'll put it to a vote. Those voting for laying down arms and welcoming the upper city down here, raise your hands.
A moment to discuss each of our readiness.
Very well.
Casting my lives in your hands without knowing what you're bringing to the table, I think is important.
Are you suggesting we go back and you discuss it with your people?
I know my styles.
Do know that time is of the essence as well.
Then we'll keep it brief.
5 minutes.
Simple. Palace has only been getting infrastructure and proper leadership for under a year. It does not have a policing force. It has a military occupation. And almost all of the resources that we've actually been putting together have been getting spent on funding and housing refugees and the rest of you. We are not ready for conflict. And evacuation is impossible. Hundreds of millions cannot be simply moved overnight, especially when they're hiding from you. Next.
Industria has enough resources to put up a reasonable defense, I would say. And so I am quite certain that we will be taking the brunt of the force, at least. We'll try our best when the case comes.
When it's our turn.
I got it. You sure?
Excuse me.
You have it all.
I guess we needed an additional minute or 5 for everybody to stop talking.
Shall I suggest a recess for independently so we can talk to respective groups separately for a couple of minutes or so?
It seems like that is indeed necessary. Some are bubbling.
Then I'm going to call recess. You have 10 minutes.
Timer has begun for 10 minutes.
Oh, Councilman? Shall we head over to our door?
Well,
We are sadly going to be...
It's in order.
It would seem so.
No, never mind. We have other things to do.
Our plans don't change. We bring down the...
So, Malleus, how...
Shall I speak with Councilman Aki about his shield?
They're faring well.
Yes. We'll probably be forced to supply materials and resources
about his exploits.
to get it so going.
Indeed.
But
Working
if
his
it's
way
true, and he is able to make what is called would be an iron dome, he would be the best case for a defensible position.
And he would owe us later for coming to his aid.
She's focused on
Councilman,
I think that he's going to cash that in for protecting
shall we
civilians.
speak about your shield and the supplies you might need?
Yeah. Do you want to move away from the table, or are you cool here? Or?
Try not to,
Is there any way for us to offer further digging supplies?
I'd like to apologize for my behavior.
That's fine, but Aki needs to learn that his seat holds weight.
I understand. I simply...
So, obviously I can't just disclose shielding plans right now, not without the proper preparation. But there is a lady that runs my organization called ISB, which handles all of the protection and things like that in District 0. I can get you in contact with Octavia, and she will give you the correct battle plans that you would need. But the problem that I believe we're running into is that we just don't have the materials like LF would have to make it district-wide. District 0 is very...
Construction equipment, raw material, the manpower, that's what you're missing?
Maybe some other things. I'm being
and
very...
the research. That
brief, yes.
is all I can bring. I'm not sure how aware you are of who I am, Councilman Aki, but I am the foreman. I manage Leap Foundry's infrastructure, manufacturing, and development.
Awesome. That's cool. I'm Aki. If we can make a shield that is big enough to cover District 0, I think this would benefit our refugees and civilian populace.
That would require a lot of power. Are you sure you have the infrastructure to handle that? I understand you are a district dedicated to generating it. but I can already foresee problems with melting cables, fuses the size of buildings exploding, and the like.
Perhaps it would be difficult by ourselves, but with your joint effort, maybe we can make something that would work.
I like the details of your power system then. I need to know every single inch so I can have the
Agree to disagree.
cables and every...
This is a direct contact to Octavia.
If
You may
these
feel free
straits
to
weren't so
inform her
dire,
of the
I'd find it
situation,
almost
and
cute.
I will pre-inform her of your possible call.
Of course.
Apologies, sir. Is there anything I need to be informed of?
But like I was saying, if everyone's
no,
creating
we were
underground
just
spaces,
talking
we may
about
be able to
the
use
possibility of a shield
already
that'll be big
built
enough to cover the district here.
underground digging supplies.
With the assistance of LF, which would be
We may be
greatly
able to profit off
appreciated,
this.
there
Everyone's
will
going
be
to create underground
suppressors
safe
monitoring the work, ensuring the safety of your
might help
people
balance the
while
budget
within
a
the
little bit.
district.
Of course.
Do we have...
Do you mind if I bring my own personal security while I am on hand?
Not at all, as long as we are informed, of course.
I might need some extra assistance here. Perhaps
Can we trust
my
the
two
other council
daughters,
ministers?
most likely. Two LF units, one called Gear Shift, the other called Oni. They will be helping me with this. And the technician might make himself known every now and then, so prepare for that. Other than that, I believe your suppressors will be sufficient enough. Just to make sure that,
This can be either very good for us
prying
or
eyes
very,
aren't
very
looking.
badly.
You wouldn't want the upper plate sabotaging this, now would you?
No. Luckily, we have multiple ongoing projects within our district that we can excuse it as.
Yeah. Most of the work can be done underground.
4.5 minutes.
Left or going?
Left. Repeat.
Councilman Malley is
I
sitting
said most
alone
of the work
today.
can be done underground anyway, so you should be okay and safe to work.
That is good.
I am not certain what
We
to
do not
speak
have
of
the
with him.
most space underground industrial, so
I think it's
some excellent news to hear. I have to wonder, have you encountered any...
Is he a
How
religious man?
deep have you all gone in D0?
That's what I would like to find out.
I don't believe I'm permitted to really provide that information, but if it becomes necessary, then I will.
We shall
Have you
see.
no need to discuss anything with assistance today?
Hopefully it will not become relevant, but I would like the information for safety precaution reasons.
Everyone is
Do not
speaking
want
with
caves in when we are delivering large, heavy pieces of
Yourself in your
equipment.
mind.
Oh, no, most of District Zero is underground.
Necessary information.
Secured.
Of course. Well, we have the details. I suppose the rest of this needs to be discussed with Octavia. Should I visit her, or should she visit me?
Whatever is easiest for you. We can...
If I am allowed to walk through D0, then either is easy.
He doesn't seem too desperate.
Yeah, we can get you a direct connection to the tower. And...
Of course. That would be lovely. It would make the collaboration efforts a lot easier. Well, with that, I'm going to return to the technician and give him a debrief.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Wait, what he said she was fucked up. That's not cool. The whole like dog thing.
Whiskey Hotel stands. WH. One of the few remaining structures surface level in Guardian is the
2 minutes remain.
Waffle House.
Waffle House?
I saw some of the articles and postings going around.
Waffles are a delicacy
you don't need to tell
among
me.
the gun.
Next time they try to kill you, do you think they'll try to use 7 or 8?
I have got a deal.
I'm thinking 10.
I believe
Gotta make sure that
I
they
can
want
get a
themselves
decent
right.
chunk of information about how D0 functions out of them all for the sake of developments.
Good. See to it.
Seems
like
Excellent
we've
work.
almost gathered ourselves.
I need to know how that locked closet of him works.
I normally brunt these things. Take it on the chin.
Or more so.
Is there
Despite the
really
fact
a
that he is
district for Guardian to even rule at this point, besides a wasteland and some mutants?
There will need to be.
More than helpful.
At this moment, Guardian is a martyr.
Even more praise for your case.
At least they're willing to fight for the rest of us, seems.
Separate.
1 minute remains.
Seems that we are ready.
All I can say about the Councilman Aki is that he might be meek and foolish, but he is good enough to not get strong-armed. He almost messed up. Or, alternatively, they know how much of a fool he is, and has not given him the relevant information to give, out of the idea that he will hand it away like candy. "30 seconds remains."
We await Nemesis and Hamsky's return.
I apologize for the interruption and latency. The conversation at hand is of most value.
You're not late yet.
3, 2, 1. 10 minutes have passed.
They are arriving now.
Right on time.
Spot on.
His legendary punctuality.
Go ahead. Introduce yourself.
Greetings, Councilman of Zafira. Apologies for not making my presence more known. I've been present this whole time. You always forget to do the thing.
Say who,
Took him long enough.
If I must. I am the one responsible for Vectratech Industries. AI. I do not make myself publicly known for my own safety reasons. I prefer to lead the directors being self-sufficient and working. Do not allow me to be a distraction. Please continue.
Merely an introduction then.
Okay. We'll go around the same way that we went before. One by one. Guardian.
Guardian state of readiness is odd. Our responsibility of the district is now survival. We are in constant combat. We have unknown origins of assailants attacking us. Every waking moment, mutants, cyborgs, various synthetics. The management of the prisons is gone. The prisons have been bombed, nearly leveled. Our lower surface infrastructure stands, which houses armories, production facilities, and things for our utilage. Our district right now is designed to fight and survive and hold where we are holding.
Garden District has always valued its neutrality. We've always been ready for anything, anytime, anywhere. We've always been at beck and call for aid. However, this time we're feeling much different. We are ready for war. We are ready for anything. Our units stand ready to go. Our Cerberus members need more time to make their way into the district without raising alarms. But our GPUs, K&L's specialty, are ready to move at a moment's notice. We have hundreds more in production and hundreds more in storage.
They say defense. But to actually make this work, it has to be an offense.
My report has already been given.
We don't know where to head
To
yet.
Prize. Palace continues to be in a state of recovery.
I reckon Cerberus will stand back and watch us
To
die.
house, let alone help flourish.
They won't.
As the rest of you keep
I'll make
having
sure
your
of that.
problems trickle down to me. Next.
Leap Foundry has assets from outside they will be bringing in. We will be making sure that at least the airspace will be defended. This does count for everybody's airspace. In that same sense, if you do have any Air Force, I do suggest deploying them besides us and suggesting to send commanders that are reliable and able to work together with people that they might not see the same eye with.
My turn? All right. As you all know, market and its strength lies in just that, marketing. We are not like industrial, where we build armies. We don't have the strength of Guardian, what little is there left now. However, we will handle the publicity, the marketing of said event. We will get the people on our side. I guarantee it. Hells, we don't even need to hide. Our very public will rise to fight, to survive. Guardian was a perfect example. People united together. A vendetta to destroy the Kaijin hunters for what they did to your dear district, Gildy. I believe all of us, all of our people had a hand in the other week's battle, yes? That is what we need to push. Lest I remind all of you of my Pillars of Zephyra Act I put forth several years ago, which would have prevented all of this from happening. We would have been quite prepared. But here we are. The underdog still. I formally put forth the Pillars of Zephyra Act once again. A unified front between all districts. The stronger districts will aid those weaker.
A politician through and through?
That is a given. We will lead Upper City into a false sense of security.
I hate him.
Of confidence, as it's very clear this new leader is confident.
Piggybacking off this event to get stronger. and not just
I
claiming it for
believe
yourself.
we will come out on top.
He needs us to defend his
If
people.
we are all one head, finally. A single head of the Hydra.
This whole thing puts us at a disadvantage.
Unless
And I
we
hope all
take
of
the
you
head.
Agree. No more of these petty fighting, arguments, fracturings of our district.
We could always leave.
Now
Let them rest them to rot.
For you.
Like I said, we need this city. We need what is here.
Of course.
We cannot do our duty if we have Upper City walking around, if everybody else in this room is dead.
I'm new to this.
We would be
and a lot
leaning
of
on
you
them
who
to
are
let us dig underneath their perfect city.
really good at what you do. I look up to a lot of you. You are my example every day.
And no one else
My
in this
father
room
used to
knows
wheel
I'm actually down
a
there.
chair with a TV on it.
Right.
And he wouldn't even come to these meetings.
Let's keep it that way.
I am trying to do what is best for my district.
I'm already
and my
predicting
people
the
and
projected
for you.
financial losses.
So when my own
It
people
does not look good, but it is
you will give them
recoverable.
the same respect because they deserve that. They are an extension of myself where I cannot do as good as you do. They are my voice when I need them to be. District 0 is ready to fight. We have an army of suppressors. We have the capability to defend our airspace as well, and the means of others. And for the power that has existed in your districts for as long as it has, I hope you respect that keeping it safe is a priority. Otherwise, you will be fighting in the dark. I also, once again, would like to say we wish to use our district as a place of
The
defense
young
for
pub
more
bares its teeth.
and we have the space and means to do so with
Good.
the help of LF.
He just needs a push.
Did I miss anything?
You'll make a fine pawn. And
I was about to say, if this goes well, we may lose a lot, but we might also gain a few strings on Aki. Wouldn't it be nice?
And the resources of the upper half.
Has long been a district of paranoia. From many different wars, to incidences, to acts of terror, great civil unrest, and to our most recent, the banking system, the money, where the cash flows. Because of this paranoia, we have long since been over-preparing in case of a faulty. Such a day has come, at last. We have the means to protect ourselves, as so far we know. Vestertech has done long in preparation to make sure that the people are protected. But, just like you, we cannot do it alone. We would soon rather sacrifice our own, unfortunately, if we were to do so. And so, we will humbly request that if you need assistance, you may ask it from us, but only if necessary. As many of you will, and continue to do so, you will protect your districts with most vigor. The people, the corporations, and all alike. We'll ask none of you any more than you ask us. And in doing so, I only see an alliance, as Malleus has so gracefully said.
In saying and such, I cannot believe I'm actually saying this. But I agree with Malleus. We need to unify. Some addendums have made its way to your unity. One's less
It would
so
be done, of course.
cunning for the end. Going from as such and moving forward, now that we've all spoken about what we have for the table. I'll be voting towards the parade happening through Waterfront.
You sure you can handle it?
I'll be taking one out of Malleus's book, and I will be requiring your assistance for a play.
Ho. A
I
play.
want them to believe what is happening.
Playing along with Upper City until the final moment.
Making them think
While
they're
this is
bending the knee
happening,
until...
We swoop out their legs.
The people.
Good.
The people that see us
It sounds like a
as
plan.
Val entities. As corrupt, as fucked up, whatever they want to see us as.
The organics are always so creative and fun.
And we will convince them. To the only method that they actually truly understand. When they claim and they take from us, it feels safe. It feels to be theirs. It makes them easier to understand. As they are just repeating exactly what we do. Survive. And it is through that actions they will learn the true threat. And they will also learn that we are not the ones to be going against, but the ones to be worked with. And a guiding hand will be given as such. So, am I not wrong to think the same thought process for most of you?
I hope everyone's a good actor. Dare I say, role player. We act like enemies still. We
Damn
act
hell.
fractured. But in fact,
Fucking damn
we
it.
are closer than we've ever been. Then we
Last I
spring this
remember,
trend.
I do believe we are overdue for some live fire exercises.
Indeed.
Right. I think that'll do nicely.
We need to name the play.
Come up with something actually unique.
Ventura's Ascent.
The sky is falling. The sky is falling.
Not bad, technician.
Zephyrus Bridge.
False Eucharist.
Well, is this title going to, its purpose meant to fool Upper City? So it needs
Correct.
to be like, The Fall of Upper City, or,
What about
Ascension, Lowers Ascension, something like that.
what about Ecliptica? The covering of the sun.
Ooh.
Ecliptica?
But no, that's what we'll call it.
Is that Latin?
Is anyone attest to this current plan? Raise your hands if as such.
Anyone shy to getting your hands dirtier than usual?
All right. It seems to be quite unanimous.
War it is.
It's actually quite smart. Movement of resources for the play can hide movement of resources for fighting.
Exactly.
Makes it easier on me.
We can hide several freighters. We can hide several battleships and freighters, digitizing them on the same plane. We can hide the whole fleet.
Speak.
Each of these devices that you all...
I can talk about setting up a teleportation relay between industrial and D0 that can handle more
After
heavy-duty devices.
closely investigating one of them, the only thing I've been able to determine is the EMP was a side effect of whatever this device or device's true purpose is. A massive buildup of energy and a release. And what its true purpose is, well, I'm sure we'll find out in a month.
I have a couple of theories, but...
I do as well, however, it's all speculation.
Then, if that's the case, while everything is being played out, we'll all work in tandem with each other with what each independent one of us is doing to assist in making sure that no loose ends are in the regards of this. Otherwise, we're all fucked and back to square one.
I hope everyone here knows how to plan a surprise party.
I don't have friends. Never really done one of those before.
Oh, poor Care.
Aki.
Um,
We're your best of friends.
Don't worry, Aki. All you need to do is prepare the gift wrapping.
Oh, dude. Okay.
I'll handle the flyers, all the marketing, down to Upper City.
Just
yada, yada.
manage the posters. I think that's fine for now.
Okay,
Will do.
I'll go on to the next method, and I guess question of the sorts of everyone. With evacuation plans and availabilities of the sorts for all of our people. Metal, flesh, bone, data, spirit, all the kinds. Do we all have independently between every single one of the districts an escape plan for our people, or more importantly, a way to move them? Because if you do not, now would be the time to speak.
I do not believe we have the infrastructure to transport organics en masse.
Where would they go?
We can set up transports relatively quickly.
I suppose.
Hundreds of
We
millions.
can retrofit some ships.
54
That'll do.
superstructures completely dedicated to housing refugees. Can any of you house that while under fire?
I am willing to place my faith in D0.
Yeah, we can.
Then I hope that by the end of the month you can share with me your maximum capacity.
Of course.
It might
You can
be an
make a suggestion of your
idea.
capabilities.
I've made a realization.
What is it?
Might I add something to the table? A point of concern.
Go.
One of the main points that should be thought of and concerned about for each district is their central pillar that connects to the upper city. Each of these is able to control the many holes and tunnels that can let forces from upper go to the lower sections. If we control the pillars, we control the flow of enemies that are able to come in physically. Now, I do not say that they do not have any other methods of teleportation or simply being here without having to do anything. But it is important that we keep control over our respective pillars.
As a last resort, are the destruction of the pillars
Upper
possible?
City would be foolish enough to
Destruction of the pillars will cause destruction of the upper city.
Them up.
And we're also... we have an entire city falling on
You're
us.
stupid enough.
It would be our destruction, but theirs as well. What is the point?
The fact that you'd be able to survive it. Many of us wouldn't.
So many eager up-and-coming heroes. Dying just to yell, "I'm taking you with me." Do we need to plan for that when I guarantee the public will be more than happy to take the initiative?
Wouldn't hurt.
We do have frequent problems with the colorful groups of individuals ready to fight for something they believe in.
A concern.
The riot is of no longer an issue, and I'm pretty sure there will continue to not be an issue once this news has been unveiled.
We still have a
I'm going to have to extend our agreement with the riot, I'm afraid.
Taking kind.
We're going to have to extend it to multiple groups if we want to be left alone while planning for all this.
Grand steps to start integrating non-humans into our district. It has been a slow process, but we are...
Even during the Gark attacks,
we
still noted attacks on facilities
member who is a part of the ISB who represents District Zero in many cases. Though we still don't have synthetic rights, it is still somebody that openly shows themselves towards synthetics and the like. Our gang problem is still an issue, yes, but it is designated to certain zones. We have upped our defense, our suppressor forces, as I said before, and I can guarantee the safety of our district. Our numbers are far larger than the Whisperers and or Tigers.
Wonderful. I'm with technician
Ants.
to
They are ants, as you would put it.
No, I wouldn't put it like that. They're our flesh and bone. They's what make us whole. I'm with technician to give this a chance. But on the offside that they start to tear each other apart and make even more gang wars and violence while we are fighting our own war together, I will bring up that Market District has a great deal of space within my malls and infinite hotels. They would be perfect places for temporarily housing your people as well. But we'll go with this as our first decision.
Just to be clear, I don't think it's the lack of space. And I'm sure your housing is more than good. It's more so the building of the shield that I think will benefit the people coming into our district. If we have the means to...
Which is exactly why technician, myself, Waterfront Garden, all of us will be sending you the needed people and supplies.
I would like to reiterate that it is very important that we keep D0 in one piece, given that, although I am aware that many of us have created our own types of energy, we are still mostly reliant on them. That is all.
I think we're all aware what you run on.
Elaborate.
I'm sorry, but the units that have been running about, covered in flesh, blood, spewing about.
The dredge?
Yes.
Is there a plague on my people? And I thank you for reminding that I have another thing to deal with. Why did you bring this up now, Nemesis?
Well, there's going to be a lot of bloodshed, and they're going to be a problem, are they not?
That's why civilians need to be relocated. And I'm sure that I can handle my own problems.
Then I have a question of you.
Speak.
Are you still at the heightened in your proficiency to manufacture buildings, structures, and reinforcing them to be precise?
Better than anyone.
Good. Then if that is the case, I think that might be one of your focuses. If housing is an issue,
I am going to be a very
protection is another issue.
After we count our losses, if we survive this, we will think about rebuilding, but for now, I prefer to think of survival. As such, I will not be making any promises just yet.
What would the city do without us?
Anything else pressing? I believe that is adjournment, then. I look forward to seeing all the banners, celebrations. Oh, the fireworks are going to be divine. Shall we?
Question.
We are going to get very, very busy.
When the time comes for us to enact
I'm sure the rest are going to enjoy their celebrations while we are knee-deep in the mud.
we can't be just lower Zafira anymore, can we?
Agreed.
Independence.
We can't just be the lower half of those bastards upstairs. What do we call ourselves?
I'll leave that to the marketing team.
Oh, please. We're going to be called Malleus Town.
Tempting.
I believe this is a...
I would prefer Foreman Street.
Ecliptica.
Let the people name.
I believe this
Though
is
I
a
guess
group
we
decision.
are both quite biased.
Best thought
Why
over the
not?
next few days.
Hamsky, say that again.
Hamsky is right.
Name it.
Let
I feel like they'll just keep submitting like City McCity face and stuff like that.
Well, we ignore those ones like we always do.
We will put it up for the people too, but I would like to throw my option in the ring of calling it after the play that we will be doing, as this will be the biggest trick of our lives anyway. Probably.
It is an interesting name.
Ecliptica.
And we can't just separate ourselves and be our own people from here on out without having a holiday.
July 4th.
I'm gonna kill them.
No.
How about we see how long it takes for all this to blow over before we start thinking about celebration?
That sounds good.
then, if that is the
Again, the
case.
future is nice.
I think we've discussed as much as we can for now.
Indeed.
Unless
Nemi,
there's
I would like to
anything
meet
last
with
minute
you.
someone wants to drop, now would be the time.
If I may.
Oh, yeah.
With the coming act we will have to put on, I do believe we can all agree to the statement of helping your neighbor when able. As such, if District Zero is able to assist any of you in any way, please reach out. We'll be happy to help.
If I may, Councilman.
Speak.
If any district is in need of food, such as real corn, sugarcane, rice, Vestra has been mass producing it.
Here Vestra goes advertising their corn again.
Organics do need to eat.
Food would not be an issue supplied by us. We are more than capable of feeding the people of any district.
I see there's no other hands.
One final note, apologies, Councilman. We are willing to lend our technology on agriculture to districts that may need it. In emergency situations, to be self-sufficient, should supply lines be cut during this endeavor.
Self-sufficiency that you've all pointed guns at me for wanting. How ironic.
I quite respect Alice's self-sufficiency, personally, Councilman.
My apologies for interrupting. Please go on.
But we
All right, I'm ending this.
Yes.
All council members stand for the ending of this meeting when you are ready.
I hate this part, man. I'm like, look at this. What
Get
the
over
fuck?
it, boy.
Yo, we've been standing this whole time. Suck it up.
Yeah, man, that's fine. You're right.
Then our meeting is adjourned. And you may leave this table. Speak amongst yourselves. Move forward with your plans.
Beautiful.
And don't die.
Will be a moment. Can you step in the lobby and find yourself a good spot? Mr. Harlow and Adrian, a moment in the lobby, if you would.
Of course.
The first time we use the new council room will be in a more joyous location.
There is never a joyous occasion in this city.
I would say this is probably the best possible situation that could have been dropped on us.
If everything goes well, it certainly enables us into a good position to further our goals. However, that is a big, very, very big if.
Of course we do.
I believe with our unified front, we can assist one another in such endeavors. Better to fix our own little problems before all this goes down.
There's some greetings.
I left. Were you the one that said stuff about food supply and
Do you need help building your underground city?
more than capable of feeding this whole city down here.
We primarily need assistance with the shielding. The cities have long been
To my director,
That's good to hear.
I'm not able to physically hold it. Our director's spokesman will be able to.
I'm fine, spokesman. How are you? Come, you want to talk? Let's go away from all this chitter-chatter.
When you were listening about how prepared you were for the conflict.
I know that further discussions will be made.
For sure.
With preparations of war, we must consider supplies.
We have a month.
Able to blow off the assassination attempt with
Let them change everything. Considering everything that will be happening after.
assuming that you are relatively capable.
Yes, indeed. It's about securing what we know. Waiting this here.
I don't like to
Lines that are going to be hard to breach, so that
If you are
supplies
petitioning
can
my time to help build and reinforce areas within waterfront, you're going to find that my time in the next month is going to be very limited.
No, just suggesting ideas, discussion as it were. If you do need anything, please reach out. We're happy to help.
It'll be quite the sight to see Loa's affair fighting together.
I will keep that in mind.
Please don't tell me you're stroking his ego. It's already as big as it can be.
You must be the foreman that I hear so much about from Industrial.
Precisely.
I am. You are the head of Vestratech.
1 second.
Heard you are very elusive.
Couple of seconds, you were lacking.
Now I see why.
I can be
more efficient than you.
Efficiency, yada
Well,
yada.
it is well met.
I'm still pretty.
Forward contact information to you.
Pretty is in the eye of the beholder.
I have no physical presence currently, so forgive me.
But I have a digital one.
But you need a better
So, you are essentially in my... we are essentially in the presence of each other anyway. It is simply a
It seems like the red was
way of presenting ourselves and communicating that the organics will never understand.
Red is a...
Indeed.
It means,
I keep myself out of the public eye because the directors are capable of doing that on their own.
I like the thing.
That is a fair assessment, especially of how the city likes to make attempts on the lives of high-strung men.
Fucking hell, I'm leaving this.
Indeed.
Great.
Overstep my boundaries.
Leap Boundary is quite impressive with what it does with its district.
I designed this place.
It is an efficient machine. Technician leads and does all the technical work. The brain, so to speak. And of course Nautilus does his best to keep the district secure and its enemies quashed. And I think I have one of the most important jobs in the districts. I keep the gears turning.
Certain about staying silent.
I appreciate that. If only the rest of Waterfront shared the same sentiment.
Everyone wants to be the brain at the top with bright ideas. But not a lot of people have the strength and skill to claim it. And when they do try to, what a mess they make.
I have no distrust of the council, but
The director of our Department of War would agree with that sentiment.
I only hope it's going to be less impactful than it could be.
For being an organic, he is quite impressive and useful.
They have their uses, I must admit that.
Indeed.
You could always say that people claiming that there will be more are individuals, not rescue.
I am no stranger to conflict and war, as one can see.
Yes, but we do not need to worry about that. We just sent.
After all, the facilities do need defending.
To deal with that.
To keep the secrecy, and
The Department of War is needed more than it's ever been before. Nemesis told us to recall the entire department to the city.
How curious. Well, actually not curious at all. With current insights, it's very fair to see what happened. He's smart and has good foresight, but I think he has a problem with his mouth. I do not appreciate the comment that likened to us to the flesh-devouring dredge. He deflected it good, but I knew that comment was directed at us.
Indeed.
How sad that he likens us to them, like a human would liken themselves to a feral zombie.
is there anyone else we must worry about?
May I talk for you for a second?
Go on now. He won't bite.
Technically, all three of us are incapable of biting someone.
That's what you think.
No, I could never fit in this chair. They need to be small. What?
I don't think Councilman Kildare.
Sorry. Turn off my VR. Well, wait.
I was simply testing the, durability and make of your chair. It's definitely designed for you. No. It's best to experience it personally, though, isn't it? Though I certainly could not fit
You
in.
get that Kildare can't fit in his own chair, or was that
Yes,
just an
I thought it was
oversight?
quite humorous.
It is funny.
Wow.
I'll size it up for him later.
And that you made Aki and Malleus look so small, it was quite funny. I think the only ones that looked like they fit in their chair were you, potentially Red Harlow, and Nemesis.
I believe Jonas actually seemed to like having the size chair they did.
They certainly did, despite how annoying they are. They are very good at playing off any slight against them.
They do love their politics, it seems, as much as we dislike them.
This is a room of businessmen and politicians,
Of them as well.
both of which I'm not too fond of. I prefer people who are good enough to take the work into their own hands.
I'm quite impressed with Elite Foundry. Quite impressed with how you have a grip on your district.
Let's see what they're chattering about.
Yes. Goddamn vampires.
They want to make that play more convincing. They want us to fight before the upper city gets here.
Excuse me, Adrian.
My apologies.
You want to fight? Is this the live fire? Or is this going to be something different?
I was thinking destroying something up there.
To send
I
a
was
bomb
thinking of there
squad.
as well. But my priority is going to be the people. So I'll be focusing on that. I need you to come up with something convincing, and you'll be working with my people in order to make sure that
You are quite
rioting
handsome,
doesn't
Ken.
get too bad. It's going to happen no matter what. They know it's going to happen. I'll give you a frequency that I think I've picked up on.
Frequency.
Right before a war.
Command frequency. Think about it like this, though, Adrian. What if we get our delegate to work and speak to the fire starters and get them to work with Palace
Fire
instead?
starters won't speak to us. The PLA is a different matter. The fire starters... speaking of which, I'll need to talk to that guy in a second.
Technician. Adrian wants to speak with you.
It's a matter of
Well, that's assumed.
I'll leave the rest of this conversation to you.
I don't have much else to say besides that information.
I would go converse with spokesman. I think you and him get along very well.
To the conclusion that I can't
Indeed.
afford to fight a
I agree.
two-for-1 garden should this pop off, so I imagine you wouldn't want to fight
For now,
Speak with
either.
spokesman.
We gotta wrap things up quick.
I think you and him will get along very well.
People to be reasoned with. We gotta get rid of him now.
Take care, fellow councilman.
I feel like the pleasantries are
There's only two bases.
probably a bit insensitive at the moment, given everything we've just planned. Otherwise, I would pick you up on that suggestion.
If you need the dark age,
I think it's best that we all become friends very quickly.
Flying over.
All I know is it's near the industrial waterfront border to the south.
Who's going to ask for mage hunters?
Actually, speaking of which,
If
we
I
will not
find
be
the
able to
location,
use
I'll
mage
feed it to you.
hunters.
Consider it gone.
They've been compromised.
25th.
Yes. Addendums are being worked on currently.
Strike earlier.
20 minutes.
That is getting too close to the deadline.
If you request any assistance,
If you need assistance in getting the fire started out of LF, I have a few individuals that can probably assist with that. I've been given a task force that has helped to deal with problems with industrial.
Real quick, did you require anything else of
We
me?
have other technology that will be quite useful for the circumstances.
Their resources and troops can be sent your way. Disposable?
You mentioned something about cyborgs.
They are valuable.
I'm more specific than the surface level stuff, not mechanical.
Suppose I'll speak with you then.
This one is the largest.
I'll keep in touch.
We're gonna need to move things around.
Infestation.
Bailiff.
Identifying the bodies, they are marked for disposal. We're dealing with a pile of trash attacking us.
I might be able to provide you an option to put them in stasis for one day.
I see.
Buy you time. It will not destroy anything, but it will keep them from getting in the way of you protecting what you must.
That would be beneficial.
Fully prepared for you then.
To properly tend to them is a unique breed of corn.
Do you need anything from me, or am I good to head back to my workshop now?
You are fine.
Alright.
Thank you, Tennis.
Do, I guess keep me in contact if, anything with hockey, and I will at least help where I can.
I talk to my people so they are on board with
Yes. Sounds like you and your brother are going to be busy.
He's going to be busy. I think I'm going to be the busiest. You would be surprised how much of a war is won by an economy rather than the forces.
The economy has been crashing currently as we've been speaking. It's been recovering though, we're getting there.
Don't tell me that broadcast has also been put on the news.
Oh no, that broadcast was put everywhere.
It is everywhere.
So immediately the stock market crashed.
Well, took a huge dip.
Splendid.
A very large dip.
You know this world would do so much better without money.
You manage a lot of the slums. You are an icon down there. Having you be dead is going to be more of an issue than having you be alive.
Everything?
So, that's why I need you near my people. So you're staying alive. But what I am asking of you, in the Mitrak zone, for a very long time now, there has been something that has been keeping my people out there. Has been keeping my people to make sure cooperation in these times is going to be sufficient. I request that to be removed. This can be arranged, right?
Let me discuss with my staff, and also if you are going to show up, we are either requesting aid or you're telling us you're coming, and we're saying okay. Good?
You just have one more talk you want to do, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We will request permission to enter during these war times, certainly.
Also, some of the bounty hunters jump out of trash cans and stab people.
Mad dog, you...
That was happening.
Yeah, it was like a year or two ago, but I fucking remember it.
Why didn't you report it?
What do I do about fucking LF bots? It's not even our district.
You reported to me, and then I talked to him. That's how this works. And then I punish the ones responsible.
Yeah. Alright, well, to be honest, you guys were turning us into biofuel for a bit there, so I didn't really want to talk. Remember that? Okay, you know what? Fuck it.
Biofuel? Do you care to elaborate?
This is a topic that has been brought up a few times, that people think that we eat people.
The apology.
The dredge eat people.
Councilman.
Let's go over.
Okay, misassumption was made on the regard of such things.
Are we to be likened to feral zombies?
On such topics, we understand that there has been such a bad rumor of such things transpiring within your operations.
We will make sure that the Defiance is prepared at the minimum.
Well,
for as many residents as we
capable
can.
hands, Foxstar Corporation, to clear said rumor before it becomes an issue.
It seems this rumor has been spread by an unfortunate and unscrupulous district of people, much of which unfortunately come from your district, but with assurances from our own, we are able to quell such unsightful rumors from the borders. Though, unfortunately, we do not have the authority to move in on such locations in your area, but we'd be willing and more than happy to disclose such information to you, so you may do it accordingly.
Cohabitation.
If you let us know about locations, then
The people that have seen the streets the most have been myself.
Let our homeless yapping.
St. Nautilus, Foreman. Honest Merchants, Kane, Messord. Yourself, Vestra, Fogstaff.
at least the coming months.
For those that can report to those at the table.
I don't think that's going to be the case whatsoever, and you know that for a damn fact.
Would you not agree?
Councilman, I agree.
Given that we are in wartime.
You always speak wise words, Geldir. I've always appreciated hearing them.
We have two voices in this room that the people on the street will recognize and actually listen to. That is myself and Hamsky.
Oof, don't say that.
I have someone
And you can't
who might be able
you just
to
spoke up for this
speak to the people
You gotta choose
and
one.
get their voices
Are
be
you gonna
heard
speak up
that
for
exist
them?
within my company.
Have them listen to you? Or are you
A
gonna back down?
single
Can't keep
huntsman
flip-flopping.
seemed obsessed with
Not after you did
befriending
it.
people and being a sociable person.
I'm aware.
Far more than his usual
That
kind.
one is on my command. He's allowed to do that.
Did you not leave Blackbird under my command, who he is under the command
Made a good
of?
point.
Yes.
You're not wrong with your point. But the way you phrased it...
I'm not saying that Jay cannot continue gallivanting in the slums, befriending scrapper, terrorist, and rogue LF unit alike. I'm just saying we can use that in the similar way that Nemesis wishes to use Hamsky.
Listen to the advice
Very well.
given by us. It will affect you too.
You guys talk.
Do not get too
We don't.
obsessed with the small one.
Motivate them.
I don't care
That's
much.
my job.
Michelle, make sure the tools operating properly.
Entice
We'll
them.
have quarters set and ready for you when
That
you
is what
decide to
you
do
do.
so.
But I doubt they'll want to listen to me.
I'm glad to see you with backbone.
All will work out in due time.
Very well.
I wonder if we put a companion unit in charge of some big part of the company, our ratings would go up.
That is not an image I think I want for our company.
No, I agree, but it would be very telling for this city.
It would be. And the sad thing is it would work as well.
Mm-hmm. Unlike the
I won't be able
other...
to live with that shame.
Unlike the other folks, we in fact have our pride, and we'd like to keep it.
Yes.
Nautilus is going to get talking to us more tirade about everything that's happened here. He's going to be so pleased with everything that's going to have to happen. And I'm going to have to convince him that he's going to have to give me some of those ships to be retrofitted into civilian transports. He is not going to be happy.
I love that one.
Hold on.
Guys, stop being so tall and I can sit down! I can sit down!
Independence Day! Happy Zephyr Independence Day! July 4th is now Zephyr Independence Day, bro!
I hate
I'm gonna need to talk to BMR.
It was too perfect! We decided
By the way,
congratulations.
It's too fucking perfect!
God bless America!
Yeah?
American!
Yeah. If I have to move things up, that means I need to do a mission. I need to do a mission on the 11th and then the 18th instead. Fuck. Alright, that speeds things up. That means I need to do exposition with Oni this week.
Right, well...
I did. I'm gonna be honest. I was hoping when I heard Malleus down. I was like, Malleus down.
You didn't see anything.
Hey, we need to type up the Declaration of Independence right now.
It's again, it's funny. Vestra is an American company. They were founded in America.
Fucking make-believe.
They have units named the Washington, the Patton, and the Sherman. The Roosevelt.
Cerberus technically wasn't founded in America. We were founded at the Lying Fork, technically. But our first factory was in Florida.
Try that again? Oh, it's just...
God.
Powered stun gun. I know it'll do nothing, but this is for calling me a door box stun gun.
I am barely perceivable.
I can take it.
Yeah. Fucking. By the way, I want to say, fucking when you turned to Leon and were just like, look, you can be friends with us. I was like, damn, bro, fuck, chill.
No, I can't. What's your
Fucking shit.
When the Lord
If I didn't need to behave, I totally would have turned to Leon once he started saying, I don't like the fact that he called you a dog. I was so tempted to turn and say, maybe you should stop barking. But Foreman's got a pun on his nice face.
This man was very much chuckling at watching that.
Literally, Rosemary was standing there. She looks at the ballot and goes, an AI in charge. Whose idea was that? Slowly turns to look at
I wish I could go to PAG. I gotta get.
I ain't gonna lie.
Maybe to change the law and then maybe.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Yeah, I'm an AI.
Pat the boat. Foreman can bite. He just closed the mask. That's a bite.
Disaster waiting to happen.
I am an AI. You're absolutely right. Yeah, no,
He literally jumped with that.
Could
we not allow?
Pretty sure
he can as well.
I have to wonder. Foreman's model's getting a bit outdated in both its appearance and like the general. I don't think he's like bulky enough to be like. Because technically got a read. I have to wonder.
You can redo them at some point, but probably I would say after the war, because think about it this way: you don't want to be too bulky, because it's, as a foreman you do build stuff, right? Like you need to have a level of mobility still.
It's like an unbulky and be-bulky. It's like making the actual frame itself bulkier, but reducing the amount of bull crap all over me.
We weren't affected by the I mean, your shielding system is great. Like the
I
shielding
will be
system
keeping the shielding system. It is iconic performance. And honestly, he will still have his
fucking rail cannon.
Yeah, I will try and
give me my brother.
Oh no, this is something unrelated. This is actually technically
You know what I think you need to do? Put your axe into your leg and then be able to fucking get out of it as grabbable.
with arms.
You're so back, guys. You're so back. Actually so back.
Can I do it now?
Oh yeah, what do you think of the hammer throw? No bones.
I can't fucking see it. It sounds like it's cool, but I can't fucking see it.
It's so white in here!
We have to wait. You have to wait, because I don't know if anybody's still RPing.
Whiter than a goddamn cracker barrel.
Whiter than him!
Thankfully, hopefully.
Whiter than him!
That's immediately working. That's getting immediately.
I sounded really
Oh, they're bonding!
I have gun now, by the way, as well.
Ah, good. Yay.
I gotta make the particle effect I have for it.
They're bonding!
The glue
on the map, though. Fucking,
I can finally I made a particle effect for John.
Complementary colors shall bond.
Fucking sick. Emo wants you to add a crack on Nemesis side of the table.
Nemesis side of the table.
Fuck you.
I couldn't sit on top of the chairs. I fall through.
You fall.
That was fun,
Grab.
You know what's funny? I think I am the only, like, all the AIs have a gun. Or have the gun, right, currently. At least the active ones. I'm the only one with a melee weapon. Which you can't fucking see, because it's so goddamn white in here!
Yeah, you're the only one with a melee weapon. Fame does not have a melee weapon. She does have the ability to feel hate, though, which is amazing.
And I have the ability to feel disgust.
What I wanted to tell you was,
Negative emotions. Why do I hate everything and everybody?
Oh no,
Why?
no.
Wait, is everyone out of the lobby now?
I don't know. I think maybe.
Zenpai. I don't see.
Hansky's not out.
fucking puns.
Oh, it was so good. Please
My eyes! It's so
Please tell me
white!
you heard fucking Gelder's idea.
Stop it! Leave me alone!
Bill sounds better.
It's meant to have like an hour left on it, but it's really not.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I didn't hear it at all whenever it got
Anyways,
I
what
don't
do you
know
think
how.
of the name idea?
Caveville.
What was the name idea? Remind me. Elliptica. Oh, for the.
I fuck with it.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I like it.
Name you the city.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
real hard.
I'm not biased.
with it.
I'm
I
not
respect
biased.
that.
That was Fox still suggesting. I'm not biased.
I'm not biased because this is a Leap Foundry person. Yeah, no. We're Sins. You know, Sins gotta stick together.
No, I'm talking about Celix.
I'm a vampire. Itch clips. Totally not.
Time to slip into something more comfortable.
Poop.
With how many council men and people are racist against synthetics? We need to.
Yeah, I do still kind of want to put in like
literally like
an announcement for like people to make.
fucking killing
Star Trek for like suggestions.
Fuck.
I want to see all the intros again.
Actually, yeah. Do you guys want to see?
No one told me.
The map intros. We saw most of them, but yeah, don't
Who gave the input? Oh, it's Mr. Fox. It was Mr. Fox.
No, he was here at the end of the day.
Get in there.
I know Fox
He
wanted
made the sound
made
effect
it.
Star Trek. The whole fucking
I
city
know
effectively.
at the end of the day, but
I'm
I
gonna
was
kill you, actually. She doesn't flinch at anything. Nothing. When you slammed your fist on the table, it scared the fuck out of me and I flinched.
You know what?
I was like,
just made a mess.
Had the ability to
Fucking got
literally
stone
beat
on me.
every district if we wanted.
That
much of it.
Foreman said over the fucking LF
This isn't
network.
synthetic food. This isn't synthetic. This is all
be on
real.
you.
When you did that, by the way, Foreman said over the LF
That sure has
network. That's a waste of
revolutionized
good money.
actual agriculture. Dude, he was so well within reason to be that mad though. It is all inquisitive reason to be that mad. We got into fucking holy shit.
Also, the purest terrible irony of
oh my god,
the foreman chiding someone for getting mad and smashing something.
Players in there. Characters like yours.
God.
Oh my god! Happy 4th of July, Cookie.
Happy 4th of July. I'm sorry you had to see green on green action like that. I so enjoyed all of this a lot. I really enjoyed all of it. I think the only part that made me sit there and actually go, "Can you shut the fuck up?" was Arky being like, "Hey, you wanna go see the throw in the lobby?"
Sure.
I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Dude, I was. They were like our district.
I'm gonna go show Bones the effects I added. Mimi, if you wanna come see.
Let me go.
Bye bye.
Let me go see. Siblings.
Okay, so summoning it. There's this one, which is Big Slam, and then throw.
Oh shit! I was expecting it to be a bit slower than that. This is a fucking railgun. Holy shit! You might want to make it.
To dodge.
I think you might want to make it a bit slower, so it's a bit more reasonable. Like that's going the speed bullets go at.
Thing is, it's even slower than that.
Fair enough.
Green energy.
Green energy.
Green energy. So I'm guessing your plan is to slowly start building up a network under the new AIs.
Yes, that is literally the plan.
And you need Fame because she's personal assistant, therefore she forms the
And we need control because he's economics.
And we've got to have money.
Oh, yeah.
Got to have money. And Fame forms the personal connections, which means she's probably needed to even make a connection between an LF overseer and a unit.
Adeptus, Fame, and Tavarka are literally required for us to even attempt this. We have to have those three. He is for the laws. You are for personal assistance and actually affecting them. Control is for actually money, but I think also just actual, as it's in his fucking name.
We need healthcare.
Yeah, we need healthcare. Since we already, and the thing is, since we already have
Bye.
And since we already have power and enchant, that is healthcare and that is energy, is already. All that we would be missing is
development and inventory.
Yes, most of it would be. Pretty much everything else would be done. And the main idea, that the possible idea of where we're going to be putting this might be deep in the ocean.
Mariana Trench. I'm telling you, the Mariana
stuff out there, the
Trench.
fucking ocean.
Portals.
Oh, you've actually said something to me that just reminded me that means I might have to quickly disappear. Hey, Fox.
Wait, what?
He said he might need to quickly disappear.
Yes.
Because you said something.
Do you want to
that
see
reminded him of something.
the updates to the map and the changes?
Do you want to use Sure. I want to go afterwards. I want to go to the relay space lobby.
The relay space lobby. Yeah. Obviously, I won't keep you for too long.
What do you
I'll be
think
like
of
10
the
minutes
plan?
most. All right, and end my